Hi, thanks so much for stopping by today. I wanted to talk to you about the subscription box, the QuiltWorks subscription box that I received in the mail yesterday, or this week, sorry. It is for uh, the third quarter, and it is a large subscription box, third quarter shipment. So, as I've mentioned before in the past, QuiltWorks does two kinds of subscription box. One is a large box, one is a small box. That doesn't mean that it's a small box and a large box. It just means that it's a small projects versus large projects. What I have received to show you about is this lovely little box, and I've covered up my name and address, but it is this little box. It's a quiltworks.com quilt box. This is the third quarter shipment for the large project boxes, and I've got to show you what's inside. So I'm opening it up, and they come, all kinds of good stuff is inside. The large project box focuses every quarter on a different installment of the Tuscan Sunset um, large project. And so this is the picket fence border, and it will take something from uh, uh, the previous size up to 68 inches around on all four sides. This is what it looks like. And then when I have my fabrics all put together, I will make, and it's just these units right here. It is a picket fence border to make it up to 68 inches large. So I'm still deciding on what colors I want. Now you can order this in 4 different colorways that QuiltWorks offers, or you can order it just as pattern only, which is exactly what I've done here, so that I can use my own fabrics in my own stash. So that's cool. And it's there. And when I have them all put together, that's when I'll probably make mine, just because I like to do it that way. So what else is in here is this, like, a really cool, there's at least one, maybe two different tools. And this little curly of hair is just really being weird in my face. I don't know what. Some days are good hair days and some days aren't. But this is the first tool or notion that's in here, and it is a repositionable glue stick. And literally what it does is it turns whatever kind of paper you use into a sticky note, basically. And so we use this a lot in our QuiltWorks patterns to secure our newsprint papers in a manner that don't require pins or clips or anything, particularly when we are doing something called a T template cutout. T template literally means traditional template. And many, many times it's one piece of paper with one piece of fabric underneath it, and you must cut it out exactly to shape, and then do other things like transitional registration marks and stuff like that. But this is such an awesome, awesome product, and we use these a lot. So to have this in the box just makes me very, very happy. And then let's see, there's another little notion here, and it's just the flower pins. And who doesn't need or want more? And lo and behold, look at, I actually dressed accordingly to match the pins. I don't know how I do this all the time, but it's just a small set, and yet every single pin I use, no matter what amount of projects I'm working on, because you just can't ever have too many. And the flower pins are wonderful because they lay flat when you poke them in, and they just are perfect. Now every quarter there is a new get to know you booklet, and you will find inside of here um, pages that refer to specific shops, certified shops, as well as certified instructors. Now, everybody that goes in here puts some kind of a free something, whether it's a free gift or a discount coupon or something. And so this little booklet is a outstanding marketing tool, both for QuiltWorks itself, as well as for the certified shops and certified instructors that are in here. And so it's well worth your time to look at them and to visit their websites or call them to see what they've got or whatever. It's an excellent tool. Then you get some little flyer things. This one is units you're making in this month's box can also be found in different patterns. So this border, this picket fence border, is also found in the poinsettia bouquet and in Indian summer. So if you had any questions about, well, where would I ever use this technique and what's it worth? There are other patterns where you find things like this. And then this is a schedule of the quarterly live events that pertain directly towards what's inside these subscription boxes. So this one side, clever. One side says small projects. The other side says it's the Tuscan Sunset, which is your large box project. So you can go online and on the YouTube channel. These are completely free, and you can have access to them. You can look at them at any point in time, as many times as you like. It doesn't matter. They are there for in perpetuity, as long as QuiltWorks is doing the stuff that they're doing. Now, the other thing this is what I'm really actually very excited about this particular time, is what they call the Stash Buster project. So whether it's a small box or a large box, they all include what they are calling a Stash Buster project. Now, when we signed up for these, we were told that you'll always get a pattern and papers, or instructions and papers. You may or may not get fabric that goes along with it, because of what they have worked out with fabric manufacturers, and at a certain amount of a product, versus how many people have actually signed up for these boxes. They might run out, but the first so ever many get what the fabric people have put together for QuiltWorks. So this is what I'm really excited about. This particular Stash Buster project is called Cabin Cuddle Bugs. Well, that's really, really awesome, because it is built on a log cabin, and it is made to be, oh, I don't know, probably big enough for a small version of this. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't read it in depth. But what I'm very excited about is the fabric pack that has come along with it. It is so cool. So, so cool. So if I can open it up, and we'll take it out. It is not 2.5-inch strips. It is strip set that is 5 inches wide. Now, I don't know about you, but I can find charm packs galore, which are 5-inch cuts, and I can find jelly rolls, which are 2.5-inch cuts. But this is a 5-inch cut wide strip set. Now, these are Island Boutiques, and there's 20 different fabrics in here, 5 inches wide. And so it creates this little project with these fabrics. Now, what I'm really over the moon about is that, because I personally have subscribed to both the small projects and the large project subscription boxes, two different completely sets of projects and two completely different sets of costs, I'm going to get two of this, because one's going to be in my large box, which I just showed you, and I'm going to get it again in my small box. Now, by the time I get my small box, I might only get this plus its coordinating papers, but I've got this to start with, and I cannot wait to get started on this. But in a nutshell, I wanted to show you what goes into a subscription box. Now, here's a really pretty awesome thing, is that if you don't want to have anything other than one quarter, whether it's first, second, third, or fourth, you can purchase and order only that quarter that you like. If you want to have like the first half of the year and not have the last half, or vice versa, you can order the first and second quarter and not have the last two, or you can skip the first two and buy the third and fourth quarter. It's up to you. You could even buy the fourth and the first. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to order is what you are subscribing to. And there's lots of different things that factor into why people want to have only one or less, or four or more, whatever. It depends. I mean, there's scheduling, there's planned activities that you can't get out of or change or anything. There might be family requirements, there might be vacations, you might have surgery, you might have work, you might have seasonal stuff. Whatever that is that you want to do, you can purchase a subscription box that will fit perfectly into your life. So because I am a certified instructor, I figured I ought to at least for a full year figure out what goes into each one of these different boxes because my students ask. So I subscribe to both full years of the small box and the large box. So this is the third quarter. July, August, September are the third quarter. And so this happens to come first. This is my uh, large box, third quarter subscription box delivery. And inside of the small box, when it shows up, I'll do another reveal, an unboxing. But the Stash Buster project's going to be the same, and the where are they? And the notions are going to be the same, and the booklet is going to be the same. So there's things that are very, very much the same, which are fabulous because sometimes you just want two of something. You just do. No rhyme, no reason. You don't have to explain it. You can have two. And so this is what I got. And I'm just tickled as can be. And as if you can't tell, I'm just chomping at the bit to start on this project. But what I'll tell you is that from here today, at the end of this, when I click and say bye, I'm going to be doing some other stuff that is equally as exciting. And I cannot wait to tell you about it. But that's for another time. I hope you have a fabulous day. May your bobbins never be empty. And come on back. I'm so happy you stopped by today. Take care.